So today we're going to put lights on a pit bike. It doesn't have to be exactly these pit bikes. If you have a pit bike, you want to put lights on it, I'm going to show you cheap, easy Amazon way to do it. And all the links will be in the descriptions down below. First of all, I want to go with the Baja design kit. They have a little S1 pod with a wiring harness, everything, but it's 200 bucks. Times are tough, it's Christmas, I don't want to spend 200 bucks on lights. So I went with our buddies over at Bezos Industries.
Bezos Industries.
And I got a pair, I mean, as you see, there's a few bikes here, so I bought in bulk. But I bought a pair of knockoff S2 Baja Design lights. I'm sorry, Baja Design. They're like $20 for a pair compared to like $250 for a pair. And I don't need the best of lighting on that, so we're gonna go with these. So I got a set of these. I got over here, where's the bottom brackets, a very nice, high quality, Kichi's US made.
Chinese.
Yes. This is all Chinese, I'm going to be honest with you. Nothing's American made, but it's cheap. It's on a pit bike. You don't want to spend too much. So, got a nice little bar bracket. It comes with different grommets on whatever size bars you got to mount it. So this would kind of go like there. Over here, I bought a $15 wiring harness, which these things are ginormous now that I look at it. I got to change those out. Comes with a cool on and off switch, and you can either get the 1 bank or the 2 bank. I got the 2 bank just so I have room to grow. I was planning on putting 2 lights up front. Turning that on, I don't need 2 lights, so I might run 1 wiring kit to the rear to either put like a red light or an amber light just so people from the back can see me, because as you know, pit bikes are dirt bikes, they're not street legal, they don't have any lights at all, so if I can be seen a little bit, I'm going to do that. So we're hooking up 1 right now to the front, and then maybe in the same video I'll see what I'm doing for the rear lights. We might put some rear lights on it now or another video. I figured out a nice getaway, not ghetto, it's actually really nice, and I assembled this, which is our bracket holder. If you guys want to take a look at that, here, that's better. So it goes like that. This goes front. If you see, I went arched down to give it a little bit more lift. And if you want to come over here, we're going to be mounting this right about here. So it's fully seated back. So if you eat it, it's not going to get hit, damaged, or adjusted. It is offset to the left. It might bug some of you, but it's to clear the brake line, so you're not getting light shined onto the brake line. And then I had tried it in a couple different orientations. This is the one I like the most. Yes, it's a little high, but I like how it tucks up underneath, because if it's too low, then it shines up at the back of this, and it's going to be distracting when you ride. Another option we had, if you want to go over there, look at the other light bar we got. So you could mount it up front like that. That gives you the best field of view and best clarity because it's higher and farther out. But if you fall, you have a risk of damaging that or bending it or breaking it. So here, it's protected by the bars, and everything's good. So let's snap forward to us wiring it up. If you're using the same brackets I am, in the link below, you need to clearance the bottom of it. See how this is super thick? Either try to find one that's a little bit thinner, or you might need to clearance the bottom here, because when you try to mount it right here, it hits the steering.
Other side, give me a sec.
It hits the steering stem nut, so I have to clearance it to clear that. Easiest way to solve this would just to get some bar risers, like 1-inch bar risers. It'll actually help raise the bars, so it makes the bike more comfortable, and you won't have an issue of this hitting that nut, and you don't need to clearance it. So either find a different bracket, clearance it, or get bar risers. Then we went to the...
What did you do here?
I clearanced it. It's aluminum, it won't rust. I should have painted it, but I didn't, but it's never coming off. It's really solid. You can honestly probably pick up the bike from there. But it's not going anywhere. It's at the angle that I want. That's mounted. I went with the switch right here. I kind of wired it in just so you can get the satisfaction of the light turning on. So on and off switch is there. Wiring harness wraps down here, goes through here. I unbolted the gas tank, snuck the wire underneath here so it's cleaner, and then bolted it to whatever McBobber this is. It's just a nice clean spot and made all the wiring happy. These are my 2 leads that will go to the lights. And as I mentioned earlier, the eyelets were super, super big on this. So I cut those off, put some waterproof, heat shrink, smaller ones on there so it fits properly. So now I'm going to tuck all those wires up here somewhere so you don't see it. I need to run one of these wires up to the front, to the light. Here's the bracket that we saw earlier. Not bracket, this is factory. But this is going to mount over here, kind of like so. So again, it's recessed back far enough so it's clear from impact. It's far enough up so you don't get glare off that. Just need to put it in here, tighten it, get the angle right.
I have a question. Where else would it be smart to put the light?
It's honestly user preference. The way Duncan did it is super easy, super fast. You don't need to buy a bracket. You don't need to do anything. All he did was take out this collar, flip it around, and put a longer bolt. So as you can see, the bolt just threaded into the factory Pro Taper nut. He just took this collar out and flipped it 180 and then put it back on, and it's very solid. I just don't like how it's farther out and when you crash, because everyone crashes a lot. Keisha can attest to that.
Yep.
This would hit the ground and bend or break or scratch. So I wanted mine
What about my idea? Put it right here.
That's really ghetto.
Is it?
It's very ghetto.
I don't know.
I don't like it. You could put a hole through here and mount it right here. I just don't like the look of it. I like the clean, sleek, sneaky look. Oh. And one other thing that I forgot to mention is on my lenses, they had clear lenses, amber lenses, and yellow lenses. I went with the clears. If you're following someone at night, you might want to go with the ambers because the ambers cut through the dust better. I shouldn't be following anyone, and these aren't too dusty, so I went with the clears, just gives you more light. And if you can see, that's a diffused light, so it's more of a fog light, and that one's a clear lens, so it's more of a straight light. I don't know the right word for it. Spotlight. You got a spotlight and a diffused light. I'm gonna mount this up. I have to make a little wiring harness extension because I'm so close yet so far. I'll make a little wire from here to here, and then when I flick this on, that will turn on. So I'll cut to that part now. Quick revision, because I found a better way to do this. So originally, the relay box that came with the harness was mounted here, and these wires were a smidge too short for up here. So me being lazy, I didn't want to extend the wire and have 2 failure points for connectors. So the factory ground was here. It had a little tab that wouldn't allow me to spin the wires, so I literally just broke the tab off of the frame. Salvage title. And then I mounted the relay to the back, and I put the grounds up front, so this is all tucked back in there. I put the 2 little ends on here. Just gonna tape this up, make sure it's all clean and waterproof. We can tuck these all in here with that all taped. And now we have a working light.
Nice. Lights are crucial. Why?
So you don't die.
No.
So people see you so you don't die.
Well, legally, don't you have to have lights at
Legally,
night?
this is not legal to drive on roads.
No.
At night in the desert?
Yeah. Legally,
Yes.
you have to.
Yes.
Right. Well, that's a crucial part.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see at night. It's a desert. There's no street lights.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this wiring, put the seat back on it, and I'll show you how everything looks. So we got all the wiring wrapped up here. I ended up taping off this end for now. That's my auxiliary light because I have 2 outputs on this. I'll probably get another light in the back and just put it somewhere, like a little rear amber dust light. So that's tucked, all the wiring's tucked in the factory original spots. Wiring comes up here to the switch and to the light. So everything's away from hot stuff and moving stuff. So we're going to put it back together right now.
What would you say the one thing that like people need to, or our viewers would have to careful, or they should? Okay.
Do exactly as I say.
Wow. Bossy.
Make sure your wires aren't touching anything moving or hot. Make sure all of your connectors are zip tied and sealed so they don't come undone. And use your imagination.
I like that. Imagination.
Imagination.
Well, it looks clean. Very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's so much better this way because, like, for you, like, they used to strap a freaking light around the bike
There's
at night.
a zip tied Milwaukee light.
Yeah, and whatever that is. So this is a lot better. It's an easy switch, on and off. Super nice. Let's see here. Where is it? There you go. So it's like, it's nice. Clean. Love it. All right.
So, I'm not sure it'll be in this video, but we might give you an update on the rear light that I'll do. Thank you guys for watching Toys for the Boys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.
And don't forget to turn on the notification
Oh, notifications too. God damn it.
All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.